Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. The senator representing Plateau State has lamented over what has happened to his people, and Nnamdi Kanu also have decided to respond to what is going on. Same issue of the Fulanis and the fact that he has made up his mind that not an inch, how much more a land will be given to the Fulanis from where he stands, no matter whose hair is being gone. Well, before we go to the newspaper to find out the lamentation and the tears of these Plateau rep, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. There was an interview granted to him where he opened up and told Nigerians the problems his constituency is facing, and the hands behind is a serious issue, honestly. And the response, Nnamdi Kanu have vowed that it will never happen in Biafra land. Well, a question was asked. He said, insecurity in Nigeria is getting worse. What is the way of this frightening situation? He also responded by saying that the Nigerian government have been paying lip service to security. So many Nigerians cried out that the former service chiefs had failed and should be changed, but nothing happened. When the head is sick, the rest of the body cannot function. If the people at the helm of security in this country are not versatile, it will be difficult to solve the problem. The reason this issue has persisted is because of the ethnicity attached to it. Most of those in government cannot call a spade a spade. If the president had followed the principle of federal character in the appointment of security chiefs, things would never have degenerated to this level. Before now, even the press was afraid to mention that it is the Fulani that were killing people in Nigeria. It was then unknown gunmen, but today we are so faced with the reality that even Miiti Allah are beginning to accept some of the attacks and claim responsibility for carrying out such attacks. We must begin to call things by their names. I want to say that the government has failed in addressing this security problem. President Muhammad Buhari called on former President Goodluck Jonathan to resign over security failure. If I were President Buhari, I would have resigned long ago. The government is selective. It is a government that does not carry Nigerians along. Look at the construction of the railway line from Katsina to Niger Republic. What is the economic benefit? If you look at the volume of trade between Benin Republic and Nigeria, it is higher than the volume of trade between Nigeria and Niger Republic. So the security problems bedeviling Nigeria are a product of the malfunction of government, a product of a government without vision. Hunger and poverty have increased. Corruption has also increased. Some of the acts of criminality that are being witnessed here and there are because these people have thrown the country into hunger and starvation. Then I asked, but why is it difficult for the government, especially its security agencies, to track down the perpetrators of these heinous crimes? Here is answer, very explicit. He said it is not difficult. The government knows them. President Buhari knows them. Every person that is at the helm of the affairs of this nation knows them. Sheikh Gume sat with bandits, discussed with them, and even tried to instigate them against Christians in the Nigerian army. He told the bandit that it was not the Muslim in the Nigerian army that were doing this. Who was he referring to? He now went further to say that then how come Sheikh Gume knows their location to the extent that he would sit and have parleys with them and come out unharmed? A government that is based on ethnic sentiment will always fail. He now said, are you saying that the government should look inward? They should do the needful. The bandits are the government itself. That is what the senator said. He said, you will recall that Dr. Abadaya Malafia cried out that this insecurity might soon cover the whole country, that these people had even migrated down south. The DSS invited him and molested him. Now, Sheikh Gume, who is supposed to be a cleric, engaged these bandits and no eyebrow was raised. The government doesn't need to look inwards for anything. It is part and parcel of the whole thing. If they want to change the status quo, they can do it. What I'm seeing is that they recruited these people and they have been unable to take care of them, and these people have multiplied and now are above their capacity. Even former President Jonathan had to cry out that right inside his government there were members of Boko Haram. Another government knew them. They are part and parcel of the government. The citizens must rise. The NSAS movement could have solved the problem, but it was politicized and it went down. This is really serious. But of course, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have also reacted to what he said, and very, very explicit too. That was why he now made mention of. He said, "Look, Oga, it's not as if we are keeping quiet. The sinner understand why I am doing what I am doing." This was the exact reaction Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to him. He said, Plateau rep laments that foreign Fulani have renovated, taking over my people's houses. This is, if you check through the interview, it was quite a long one. I don't want to take all much of your time. He mentioned that it's gotten so bad, they took their properties, their lands, renovated it, and now living in it. Okay, but he now said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now replied him by saying, that is what ESN is fighting to prevent in Biafra land, and we shall prevail regardless of every obstacle placed on our path. Our ethnic groups may choose to die in silence, but not IPOB, definitely not ESN. I don't want to go through the interview, it's quite a huge one, but he exposed a lot of things. You've heard what the rep said. He said the whole thing is part and parcel of the government. But if you see the impartiality in the judgment, you just begin to wonder, how did we get to this level? Okay, Shegume said it. In fact, when they interviewed Shegume, said, do the government know where the bandits are? Is there any way you can show them so that the government will know how to, tackle this issue of bandits? Shegume said openly, said they know them. The government of the day know them. They are aware of them. They know where they live. They know where they stay. They know where to meet them. Well, like, they had to ask him again, say it again. He said the government know them. They know where to meet them. They know. And I asked the question, the bandits are having a field time in the forest. Couldn't our security go down there and just clear off the whole bushes? And they said, no, we can't legalize illegality. That the truth of the matter is, the bandits have no address. Why should we now burn down our bushes? It has economic value over bandits. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? The bandits now have more value. Bushes, plants now have more value than human life, just because of ecosystem, just because of the ecology of that area. You cannot. But yet, worse have been done for persons who did so little for crimes they didn't even commit. And you begin to see this impartiality and judging the fact that the rep is talking from experience, saying, look, yes, we're believing with some Fulanis, but this particular Fulanis came in that they have over 100 IDP camps already in Plateau State. And this is people who are Nigerians being displaced in Nigeria. That's internally displaced persons in Nigeria by foreign Fulanis. Nothing is being done. And they are now saying that people should not agitate. It's not possible. Until, like what Bianca Ono said, he said, until injustice is corrected, unfair treatment is corrected, and marginalization ceases, the agitation for Biafra and Oduduwa may not stop anytime soon. Let's put in a conversation, please. What do you think about what the honorable rep of a Plateau, the one representing one of the constituencies in Plateau State, has got to say, and the reply that MNK gave?